Hello and welcome everybody. We're gonna do another hero guide today featuring Tripp. Tripp is an assassin with great damage output, stuns, and stealth. She is the most true of the assassins out there, so you want that rogue play, this is where you're going to get it. So for roles and playstyles, Tripp is proficient at bursting down targets, running down targets, harassing and escaping through stealth and high speed from her electric slide. She has a lower health pool, so situational awareness is key. So you will need to manage your health, you will need to manage your stamina. But, oh man, she is very good at what she does. She is very true to her form of being an assassin. So, if this is your thing, you're gonna love it. Let's move into skills. So the first skill up is Lightning Strikes. This is her basic attack. These are fast melee attacks. From here, you can go into Power Surge. Hitting a foe in the back or side gives you plus 25% basic damage for 3 seconds. From there, you can go into Full Charge. Hitting a foe with Power Surge active refreshes its duration regardless of hit direction, so you don't need to worry about hitting from the side or back. Or you could go into Lightning Quick. Power Surge also gives plus 25% movement speed for 3 seconds. Your other path would be Unseen Strike. From Stealth, Lightning Strike stuns, deals bonus damage, and always crits. From there you can upgrade into Assassin's Credo. Killing a target hit by Unseen Strike within 3 seconds resets the cooldown for Flash Dance. So you can go back in, do it again if you need to, or you can get away. Arterial Route. From Stealth, inflict bleeding on foes below 50% health. Plasma Blades. You're going to throw daggers and inflict bleeding for 5 seconds. This is on a 7-second cooldown. Also, know that this is on a parabolic arc for when they're thrown, and they do have some travel time. You can upgrade into Hidden Daggers. Hold to throw. More daggers. You're going to have a shorter cooldown if you throw fewer daggers also. So, from there you can go into Precision Blades. Daggers can crit. Hitting increases Lightning Strike crit chance rapidly. Or you could go into Hidden Killer. Throwing daggers does not break stealth, so if you want to be an assassin, you want to be annoying, you can pop that out from stealth. They're going to know where you're coming from, but you can still do that if you want to. Your other build path on Plasma Blades is marked for death. Hitting with Lightning Strikes will mark a target, so you'll see a skull up there. You're going to have 150% bonus damage if you hit within 5 seconds, so you can actually see that skull, and it's amazing. From there, you can upgrade into Shattering Blades. This is going to crack armor. That is negative 10 armor for 4 seconds on the target. Or you can go into Binding Blades. This is going to slow targets for 3 seconds. Electric Slide. You're going to glide forward rapidly. Tap again to deal a deadly kick that stuns and pushes foes upward. This is on a 13-second cooldown. From here, your upgrade could be Heal Blade. This attack now automatically crits. After hitting, increases Lightning Strike's crit chance to 100% also. Your other upgrade from there could be Chain Lightning. Hitting in the back launches targets. Or you could go into Static Shield. This is going to deflect projectiles from the front, and it has a 3-second duration. Your other path could be Light Speed. Swiftly pass through foes, dealing 100 damage and inflicting massive shock. 300 damage over 3 seconds. This is going to no longer kick, but it will pass through your targets very well and provide a little bit of team damage if you need to. Light on your feet. If you don't pass through an enemy, you gain 30% speed boost for 3 seconds. So if you're using this as a getaway, you've got it right there. Or you could go into Phantom Slide. Electric Slide does not break stealth anymore. So you can actually combo both of your getaways and go through them if you really want to go that path. Flash Dance. You become invisible for 6 seconds. This is on a 20-second cooldown. Now when I say invisible, this is her stealth skill, but when enemies are looking directly at you, their reticle can still turn red and they can see you. There's also, if they're in a good proximity or they have the eye for it, they can see a glimmer around your outline, so they can still technically see you if you're not careful. So be very aware of that. If they're hunting you down and they're still hitting you, that means they can probably still see you, or they're seeing that shimmer, or they're just seeing that damage pop up in red reticle and they're just firing until you're dead. Okay, so you can go into Storm Surge from here, from Flash Dance. That is going to provide you plus 25% move speed while invisible. From there, you can go into a Flash. Flash Dance is instant and breaks launch and stun. Or you could go into Flash Step. Targeted on release, you teleport a short distance. Your other upgrade path from Flash Dance could be Starburst. After a short delay, Flash Dance dazes nearby foes for 1.5 seconds. From there, you can upgrade into Electrical Storm. After a short delay, inflicts major shock, dealing 210 damage over 3 seconds. Or you can go into Disorienting Flash. After a short delay, slows nearby foes for 3 seconds. Blade Storm is Tripp's focus. You're going to teleport to a targeted foe, stun and damage that foe, and if you hit them from behind, plus 50% damage. This can also crit, so be aware of that. As an enemy or a friendly, just know these can crit and provide quite a bit of damage to either your team or their team. You can go into Skirmishing from there. Faster stamina regen while in combat. Out of combat, health regen starts 2 seconds sooner. Or you can go into Acrobatics from there. Dodging costs 15% less stamina. Or you can go into Cloak of Shadows, plus 25 armor while stealth. Your other build path on here could be Killer Instinct. This is going to be the more damage path, so if this is what you're looking for, here it is. Plus 15% damage against foes with less than 50% health with lightning strikes. From there you can go into Will to Power, plus 10% damage, and plus 10 front armor after using focus, and this will last until you die. Or you can go into Remorseless, speed boost, and damage boost after every kill. Now let's talk skill specializations. At level 5, you can pick one of these 3. You could pick Cutting Edge. Plasma Blades bleed, deals double damage now. And during Clash, on hit, 30% armor penetration for lightning strikes for 5 seconds. Your other option, Storm Rider. You can perform Electric Slide more often. This lowers the cooldown by 3 seconds. During Clash, debuff immunity during the slide. For your last option, Back in a Flash. You can perform Flash Dance more often. This is going to drop the cooldown by 5 seconds. During Clash, gain 100% crit chance when you become visible. Now let's talk build options. Lightning Strikes. So if you go Power Surge path, you're going to have that sticky, persistent damage, especially into Lightning Quick for that move speed boost to stay on the target till they are dead. Or if you're looking for that burst play, you can go into Unseen Strike. This is going to be that path if you want to get that 100 to 0 kind of play style. But also remember that this is going to require you to use your stealth, so one of your escapes is going to be used up for this build if you fail. So if you go into Unseen Strikes and you're trying to get that reset and you don't get it, you're going to be in a little bit of trouble. Especially if you miss if you miss your Unseen Strike, you don't have your stealth then, and if you miss with your Q, your Electric Slide, you're going to be in a world of hurt there. So just remember that. And also remember to punish that if you see that happening with the enemy Tripps going out there and they're missing that stuff. From here, you can go Plasma Blades. Hidden Dagger path if you're looking for some ranged harass, poke, and run down. Or you can go into Mark for Death. This is nice to mark a target and keep a good eye on them around walls and obstructions. Not to mention that armor breaking and slowing targets. Electric Slide. Heelblade path, you're looking for a nice burst and stun combination if you want that single target just gone, dead, out of the fight, or on a rundown. Either way, that's going to give you that single target, just that burst, that wombo on them, and yep, that's pretty much that one. Or you can go into light speed for harassing and keeping pressure up on the enemy team. If they're grouped up and they're kind of turtling, you can be that force that comes through and harasses and maybe gets them out of their position, puts that little bit of damage, you keep the pressure on them. It's just a really nice thing. It's really annoying to deal with, but it's really, really fun. For Flash Dance, Storm Surge path, if you're looking to roam and do the single target damage a little bit more, you can couple that with teleport, and then you can get to some places that are usually limited by verticality. Since Tripp doesn't have any verticality, this gives you that way to chase those people down that try to get away with their cheeky little jumps and teleports and other stuff. You now have that teleport that can do it, but it is limited by a certain amount of range, so it takes some getting used to with that one. Starburst path for that team disruption and decent damage. If they stay grouped, it will provide a good opening, not to mention a daze, which can be annoying to the enemy teams to deal with. This can stall them grabbing orbs, so during clash, this is where your role might be put to. If they've got 3 people standing on that one orb and it's 80 in power and you run over them, put that down, stun them, that might provide your team with that power push that you need. So for Blade Storm, your last one, Skirmishing path if you need that little bit of extra stamina regen, and into Cloak of Shadows for some extra armor, or Acrobatics if you're looking for more dodge dueling playstyle, or Killer Instinct path if you're going to be that true assassin. This will boost your damage considerably, but remember, you will need to manage your health and stamina perfectly for going into this path. Hope you all found this video very helpful, and if you did, throw down a like, share it, subscribe, do all those things. Put a comment down below if you want to have a longer discussion. Links are going to be down below. Hope you all enjoyed it, and take care, and I will see you on the airship. Bye-bye.